I'm here to sell you something, and it's an ebook. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me, and I apologize for my creaky chair. It's antique. Do you want to be a rich man or woman? Perhaps a child or a baby? Don't know what to do? No skills? Haven't a clue? Do you live your daily life in squalor and fear?
No money, more problems. Too many bills. No money, more problems. Squalor and fears. Too many bills.
Do you want to buy fine suits like this? Wool blend? Do you want to buy the newest and best in automobiles? Do you want to rake it in while spending little to no money? Well, I can help you achieve that. The name's Moneybags. Mr. Moneybags. And how am I able to help you, you ask? This book, written by my good friend, the Homestead Craftsman. Allow me to tell you more. It's all right here, folks. I mean, it's not really right here. This is just a piece of poster board, but it's all right here in this book. Cheap Houses, How I Find and Buy Inexpensive Real Estate. Join me. Doing it the Cheap Houses way, you'll finally make your family proud. We really were once very, very disappointed in the boy, but he turned it all around, and now we're very, very proud. It's time to make your family proud. Get a cheap house. You can trust me and my good friend, Honest Abe. Click the link below.
Don't show the back of the book. God darn it. Just show the cover and say the title. Tell them where they can get the book. That's all we want you here for.
It's not a real book.
Stop showing the ring so close. It's a fake high school championship ring. It's just costume jewelry, man.
What's a fella got to do to get a shoe shine around here? These things hit real pockets. Is it cool if I keep the book?
Keep it. It's not even real.
What about the change? I wrote the book that you all have been asking for so much since I started posting these videos on this house and talking about them on my other channel, The Homestead Craftsman, as well. I get asked tons of questions, with the most common question being, where are you finding these houses? Well, this book is the answer to that. I go over all of the deals that I've made so far, describing how I found them and how I negotiated those deals. So the title of the book is Cheap Houses, How I Find and Buy Inexpensive Real Estate. And it is exactly what it says. It's how I do it. It's not how everybody else does it. It doesn't encompass every way that you can go about buying real estate. It's pretty much the down and dirty of the low-end stuff that you've seen me be involved in so far. But low-end does not mean bad location in all cases. Sometimes it definitely does. My first house, not a good location, but it's what got me involved in all this. So I never really look back at something and regret it but so much, because if it's something that I continue to do and it's become successful, that was just one, that was just step one. So that's an okay thing for me. So I really hope that this book is what you all want. Again, I go over in detail the way that I've gone about things, and then I give you tips. So while again I can't promise everything in the world, the book is about 20-some pages long. What I can promise you is that if you enjoy watching what I'm doing and you would like to do something similar to me, I tell you exactly how I did it. And of course, things are going to vary a little bit depending on location, state to state in the United States, and then of course if you're elsewhere in Europe or something, it's going to vary a little bit. A $10,000 house in my exact area could be a good deal, but in another area, a great deal could be $100,000. So the barrier to entry could vary, but there's always going to be a good deal. It's just going to be different prices, basically. So thank you all so much for kind of pushing me to do this book, and there's going to be more to come later. There's been a lot of people sort of involved in this book. Some are just the people who in the past have helped me that kind of led me to this point. And then also I had an editor. His name is Johnny. He's credited in the book itself, and I did my special thanks to him as well. He was extremely helpful. This book would probably be months off from now if he hadn't helped me, and it would not be, I think, as well written by any means. I have things to say, but I'm not the best writer, so having someone kind of tighten up, all the commas that I use and whatnot, and help me with some structure was a huge help. Johnny, thank you very much. So, how do you get this book? It's an ebook, and it's also going to be available in paperback. You can check the description below or just go straight to my website, thehomesteadcraftsman.com, and click on the Books tab. You're going to see more information there. This video will be there if you want to watch it again. But yeah, the book is an ebook, so you can read it on your phone, on your computer, on whatever, an e-reader, a Kindle, that type of thing. Or if you want the piece of paper in your hand, you can order the paperback version. And I think that's about it. Again, it just lays out everything that I've done. So if you're interested in how I've done all that, go ahead and grab the book and read about how I've gone about buying the cheap real estate that I've bought so far, and then you can try to give it a whirl yourself. One thing I wouldn't do is I wouldn't overthink things too much. You need to be careful, but eventually you've got to kind of jump in, and it's usually a plunge. It's not really something you tiptoe in. You go from not buying a house to buying a house. That's kind of a big jump. But don't be too afraid. When it comes to cheap real estate, it's not too much difference than just buying some old raggedy car. It's just something you're going to buy, you're going to improve it, and you're going to end up selling it or renting it. And if you're selling it, as long as you buy right, you're not going to make a mistake. So good luck with your future endeavors, and thank you all so much for your support. See you in the next video.
And cut. That's a wrap.
Woo! You sure? You sure it was that good? I can run it again. I'm feeling. I'll run it again.
Definitely.
You sure?
Oh,
all right.
No, you don't need to run it again. You ran it.
Nailed it.
You did fine. Yeah. Good job. Thanks.